quick question. When was the last time you felt proud of a normal day? Not a big win, not exam results, just a regular Tuesday. Because 30 days ago, I realized something uncomfortable. I was busy, I was tired, but I was not improving. So I ran a simple experiment. Get just 1% better every day. No life reset, no insane routines, just small upgrades. Here's what actually changed and what did not. Stay with me, because the last change surprised me the most. The first few days felt awkward. Getting 1% better sounds cool online. In real life, it feels invisible. I studied 10 extra minutes. I cleaned my desk instead of scrolling. I drank water before coffee. Nothing magical happened. My motivation did not explode. My focus did not turn monk level. And this is where most people quit, because your brain says if it doesn't feel big, it's useless. That thought is wrong, dangerously wrong. What was actually happening was more important. I was breaking autopilot, and that matters more than motivation. By week 1, I noticed something subtle. I still procrastinated, but it didn't last hours anymore. Before this challenge, procrastination looked like this. I'll start after this video. Then suddenly it's midnight, panic, guilt. During the 30 days, I had one rule. When I felt resistance, I only had to start for 2 minutes. Not finish, not do it perfectly, just start. 2 minutes of notes, 2 minutes of reading, 2 minutes of writing. Most days, 2 minutes turned into 20. Not because I became disciplined, but because starting stopped feeling scary. If you struggle with procrastination, don't aim for motivation. Aim for friction removal. That's the real upgrade. Here's the thing. This challenge was not about doing more. It was about doing less more intentionally. And that leads to the second change. This one shocked me. I didn't suddenly get more energy. I stopped wasting it. Instead of trying to be productive all day, I picked one daily priority. One task that would make the day a win. Exam prep, assignment, skill practice. Everything else was optional. Something interesting happened. I stopped feeling behind all the time, even on lazy days. Because finishing one meaningful thing beats half finishing 10 things. If you feel burnt out, this might sting. You're not tired because you do too much. You're tired because nothing feels finished. Closure creates energy, not motivation quotes. The next change was quieter, but powerful. My phone stopped controlling me. No, I didn't delete social media. I did something smarter. I made scrolling inconvenient. Apps moved off the home screen, notifications turned off, phone stayed across the room. That's it. I still used my phone, but I chose it. Before, I opened apps without realizing. After, I had to stand up and walk. And most times I thought, never mind, I'll finish this first. If you rely on willpower, you'll lose. If you design your environment, you win quietly. That's the 1% mindset. But here's where things got uncomfortable, because the biggest change was not productivity. It was how I saw myself. This part no one talks about. Every small promise I kept built trust. Not confidence, trust. Confidence says, I feel like I can do this. Trust says, I know I'll show up. I stopped lying to myself. If I said I would study 30 minutes, I did. If I didn't feel like it, I adjusted the goal, not the excuse. This killed the guilt cycle. No massive plans, no massive disappointment, just realistic promises, kept daily. If you feel stuck, ask yourself this. Do you trust yourself? If not, start smaller. Your future depends on it. Now, let me be honest. Some things did not change. I didn't wake up at 5 a.m. I wasn't perfectly disciplined. I still had bad days. Some days I did the bare minimum, and that was enough. The goal was never perfection. It was direction. If you think self-improvement means never failing, you're wrong. It means recovering faster. That's growth. If you want to try this, don't overcomplicate it. Here's the system I used. Pick one habit to improve: studying, fitness, sleep, focus. Make it embarrassingly small. 5 push-ups, 1 page, 10 minutes. Track it daily, not to judge, to prove you showed up. Protect the streak, not the mood. Action first, feelings later. Do this for 30 days. No skipping, no doubling up. You won't feel transformed. You will be transformed. Quietly. Getting 1% better didn't change my life overnight. It changed my trajectory. I stopped waiting for the perfect Monday. I stopped negotiating with my future. And I realized something important. You don't need more time. You need fewer excuses. So here's your challenge. Tonight, pick one small upgrade. Do it, even if it feels pointless, especially if it feels pointless, because that's how momentum starts. If this helped you, like, share, and subscribe. We're building discipline without burnout here. Let's get 1% better together.